So do you know what? I spend all my time working really hard. Today's Monday, the 31st of May, and I went out to work this morning. It's beautiful weather, and then I got a bit of work done, and I decided, you know what? What's the point of being self-employed? And we like to say that we have freedom to be able to make the choices that we want, take the days off that we want. What's the point in all that if I actually don't take advantage of being able to do that? So today I come home early, cleared the rest of my schedule, and I'm going to go hang out with my favorite people in the world, my family. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in for this week's video. It's a little bit of a topic that is away from work in terms of being on the tools. However, I think that this week's video is a good message, not only to share with you guys, but something for myself as a reminder. It's been a crazy year and a half, 2 years or 2 seasons that we're into now, with the pandemic and all the impacts that has had socially, financially, for everybody. Sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the motion of trying to get work done and life taking over. Normally, being self-employed, you just kind of have your schedule and you're getting out to work, and although other people who are in normal employment might look to take bank holidays off, for me as a self-employed individual, if I'm not working, I'm not earning. And so generally during the season you're more conscientious about getting through the routine than you are about taking public holidays off. The last bank holiday at the end of May there, I found myself starting to go out to work. I got some work done, and it was absolutely beautiful weather. The sun was splitting the trees. Most other places were taking their time off for themselves because it was a public bank holiday. And for me, I kind of just stopped and I thought to myself about this idea that one of the conversations that comes up as a self-employed person, if you ask them what are the aspects of being self-employed that you like, having the freedom to take time off when I like is one of the points that will be made. And I found myself sitting there in the van just before I went on to the next job thinking, you know, I have the freedom to take time off when I want. It's a beautiful day. My kids were off school. They were at home. They were going to go off and do some stuff with my wife, but I decided I wanted to take the day off and spend it with my favorite people. So we loaded up, packed up, and headed off to a place called Tollymore Forest in County Down. It's one of my favorite places to go with the family, and we decided it was such a beautiful day, we'll go for a swim in the river and play down by there, and we'll have a bit of a picnic and some snacks, and get away from the hustle and bustle of daily life, you know, away from iPads and computer games and mobile phones and social media. And while I brought my cameras with me and my drone with me, that was part and parcel of me being able to unwind with the family as well. But I think that the message is also important, that work, being self-employed and pushing hard on work is a day-to-day thing. It's the daily grind, it's the daily hustle, whatever you want to call it. but it's the finer moments in life that really create something that's valuable to us, that means something to us. While being self-employed and growing my business is a large part of the story that I share of my own on social media, it's not the be-all and end-all. In fact, my family is my number one priority above all others when it comes to work and things like that. I remember meeting a stranger one time and we ended up striking a conversation. I can't tell you his name, I can barely remember what he looked like, I can't remember where it was, what the circumstances were that led to us having this conversation. However, what he said to me has always stuck with me. He noticed that I had small young children and he turned around to me and he said, "Cherish these moments, because when you're older and they're all grown up, these are the days that you will wish that you could relive." And it's such a profound thing, you know, as a parent and a business owner, you get so caught up in the day-to-day tasks that need to be done. And when you've got young children and a family, you're getting them ready, dressed for school, make sure they don't miss the bus, make sure you get them down to school on time, packing their lunches, doing their homework, getting dinner ready, getting them ready for bed, getting them bathed or showered or whatever. And it's just a constant, perpetual cycle of different chores that we have each day. And because kids can be so demanding because of all the needs that they have, we might miss out on those opportunities to really cherish the moments when they're young. So for my wife and myself, this is a priority for us to enjoy the time that we have with the kids and create memories. And this video, although it may not be full of exciting shots and things like that, the message, hopefully the message is coming across here, that there are more important things than just working ourselves to death day to day. It reminds me of a saying I once heard, which was, "We work to live, not live to work."